Yeah, I wanted to work there till I was 92 to beat the Guinness Book of Records. There was a man, he was 89 and he left at that age. He worked on the tills a day a week, but I worked on the night shift 7 days a week, one night off. And I used to keep up with all the young ones, watch the one across from me, the aisle, keep up with her to keep my job. I really loved my job. It was my home really, and my house was more or less my where I used to go and sleep. Well, at the end of the night, I used to stand there and look back at the shelves, and it looked so beautiful. And it's an achievement what you've done. You get the satisfaction, Yeah, and I used to hate it if I had to go on another aisle because I didn't know where I had to put stuff, I drummed it into my brain where everything went, so I was quick. Oh, I loved the bleachers aisle. They had difficulties getting me off the bleachers aisle because they said it was too hard for me, too heavy, and they put me on the toilet rolls. But I loved my bleachers. I didn't want to come off. I expect I was a bit of a pain to them at some time or other, But yeah, it was such a lovely job. I loved working on the nights. And you know what I did one night? I went in at 10 o'clock. I'd already left Asda and I threatened them that I was going to go and come back like a spirit, as a ghost, and haunt the place because I couldn't let go. And so what I did one night, I went shopping because the shop was closing at 10. So I went into the warehouse. I wasn't allowed to really, but I did. I sneaked into the warehouse where they were having the huddle, because they all have a huddle to know where they're all going. So I stood there, and the boss was there. I don't think he noticed me at first, and he was telling them all where they had to go. And as they were all leaving the huddle, I just stood there. I said, "Excuse me, you haven't told me where I've got to go yet." And he said, "Oh, well, you knows where you got to go." And I said, "Well, I haven't got my uniform because it's in the wash tub." And then he realised who I was, and then he laughed. He said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I told you I'm haunting the place."